Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. So great to see you guys yet again for another video. And if I may say so myself, you guys are looking as amazing as ever. But let's not get too sidetracked here. Gary, tell them, what are we doing today? Yes, we're talking about Rey. Rey who? I don't know, but it's her ultimate ability. That's the main focus of today. We know Rey is bonkers insane when it comes to arena PvP type of stuff. She works with so many weird characters, Gear 7 characters, Jawas. We've seen her work with only one other character, putting down General Anakin Skywalker. I think as of now, we could safely say Rey has so much more PvP viability compared to Galactic Legends Kylo. Kylo, not saying he doesn't have any PvP viability. We do see he's good offensively, but he's not that amazing on defense. He's a lot easier to beat than Rey, and his battles aren't as clean as Rey, and I don't really see a lot of teams using Gear 7 characters with Kylo Ren to win. But anyways, Rey's fantastic in PvP. Kylo's fantastic in raids and territory battles. But what's the difference between Heir to the Jedi as well as Death of Rage? We showed that in a different video. Let's focus on Rey today. Slight difference between Heir to the Jedi and Depths of Rage. Firstly, you got to get all the way to 100% charge in order to use this. Secondly, what's really big and very important, this is where Kylo Ren's going to be a little bit better. Depths of Rage on Kylo Ren, when you use his ult ability, besides the fact you have 3 stages, you got a 60%, 85%, and 100%. Once he uses it, he can start immediately charging up for the next one while he's still using his ult ability. Rey, you have to wait until she completely finishes everything before she starts charging up again. But what it does, it's a bit different from Kylo in terms of it being a lot more defensive. It's kind of a combination of Sudden Whirlwind as well as her ability to give everybody damage immunity, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. It's a blend of both of those things where she defends the team for quite a long time. She's going to slow herself down. You can't fracture. You can't stop what's about to come. And then eventually she takes a turn and does a big AoE on top of everybody. We're going to show you how it works. Show you what 4 months of animations will do for Galaxy of Heroes for these ultimate abilities. What do we got here? Not a lot of different teams to fight here. Unfortunately, not a lot of first order teams on this shard. But I do want to point out one thing. There's a lot of different compositions of Rey running around right now. We know this team over here to the right, that's the most popular right now, but I'm seeing a big movement towards something like this, where you have Wat Tambor with a tank, and L337 is one of the more popular ones I'm seeing lately, or General Kenobi, Old Ben, Amel and Holdo. And as you see, we got an ultimate right there, so stay tuned for a video where we're going to be doing some more testing against ultimate ability Reys, because let me tell you, Kylo Ren's ultimate ability is cool and all, doesn't really change his defensive viability as much. Rey with that ultimate can make things a little bit trickier. So here we go. Let's start off with this Padme battle right here. I mean, we've already known Rey can full auto basically all these teams out there. It's not going to be new news for most of you guys right now. We're mainly just trying to show this so you can see how the ultimate works. As we see, boom, already 6% charge because we're the first ones to go. Let's go ahead and just start doing this. We're going to kind of take our time. I know I can full auto this, but I'm not. We're going to just kind of take our time. Let us just go through the paces. Here we go. Let's give it over to Poe. See if we can get the buff immunity over on Kenobi. Just give that to Rey for right now. Beautiful. Let's see if we can go all in on Jedi Knight Anakin, because there's no taunt that's going to get our way here. Beautiful. And just keep making Kenobi thick for days. Let's make that wall of democracy as thick as it can possibly be. Bam, Anakin's almost out of here. He's coming back with an AoE. Okay, buddy, that's cute. And let's see what's going to happen. We're just basically... I should probably full auto this, but I kind of want to slow it down. 78% charge. We're almost there. You know what? Let's just go ahead and delete Padme. I kind of want to keep Anakin Skywalker on the field so you can see when he does his AoE, he's not going to do any damage once we're in that ultimate stance. So really, I mean, I probably should have taken out Skywalker there, but where's the fun in that? We're going to stall this out as long as possible. Let's see who needs it. Let's just give it to Rey. Doesn't quite matter here. Almost there. See, the bad part is, oh, here we go. We're actually already charged up and ready to go. Beautiful. Perfect. We're going to slow it down. Let's show you 4 months of the best animation work of all time according to Capital Games right here. We're going to enter it and pay close attention, because unlike Kylo, while we're waiting, we can't get into our next stance. We can't do it. We can't get into our next ultimate ability. We can't charge up towards it. So here we go. Let's get rid of Kenobi. Normally, Skywalker would not like that, but as you saw, only 1 damage, which basically is a damage unit. There's no beating around the bush. This is only 1 damage that they're putting out right now. Let's see here. Let's go just get rid of him. Who cares at this point? And Rey, in a moment, we should be able to unleash all of her fury from all the Jedi, even though she has no Jedi tag on her, which is still a bit odd. I mean, we're kind of doing this a bit too easily. So see right here, we didn't do any charging. We're waiting and waiting. Here you go. Here's your ultimate ability right here. Bada bing. Bada boom. 300,000 damage in total, split between those two guys right here. Massive amounts of damage. And if I understand this correctly, the more enemies that are on the opposing side of the field, the less amount of damage split across them, because that damage is split across everybody, as we saw from that ability, Heir to the Jedi. So really, I mean, does Rey really need his ultimate ability? I think it's mostly going to be important moving forward into the future. Right now, I haven't done too much raid testing. We'll get some more gameplay in a second with Arena. Haven't done too much raid gameplay testing with Rey right now. Maybe that's where Heir to the Jedi is going to succeed the most. But Rey, even without that ultimate ability, she's going to do perfectly fine because of how sudden Whirlwind works. It just gives her one more opportunity to win right here, in case that's a problem you've been having. So we have this General Anakin Skywalker team over here at number 1. Let's go ahead and battle this puppy. We'll do the same thing, then we'll mix it up a little bit more. Show you how the Wat Tambor variant is kind of interesting. Let's speed this puppy up here. We know that I've shown you battles with Rey as well as just Finn taking out a General Anakin Skywalker team. So none of this should be new news to you guys. It may be important for maybe defeating Kylo Ren when he has his ult ability, but right now I'm seeing Rey's beat Supreme Leader Kylo Ren even without the ult ability. So I'm not sure if that's really what's needed here. Rey's just so dang good. So dang good. We're just going to kind of let this play. I'm almost tempted to put it on auto because that's how I'm so used to Rey putting this on auto and just kind of walking away. I'm hoping for these guys that let them take all their turns. Rey should be able to get her ultimate off quite quickly against these very speedy teams. That kind of leads me to a point. We saw that Palpatine is a pretty solid counter to Rey before the ultimate ability. I think that's not going to exist moving forward, because the problem is, what was one of the most important ways to stop Rey from using sudden whirlwind? It was ability block. The problem is you can't quite ability block an ultimate ability, it seems. So that's kind of a big problem we're having right here. I mean, wow, we're just kind of running in big circles right now. Let's just see. I'm trying to slow this down. Rey, don't do anything just yet. Just give it to, I don't know, come on, just do that. We're trying to slow it down. Beautiful. Slow down the animation. And here we go again. We're kind of taking our time. I mean, we're not going to see much here. We didn't need the ultimate ability here. That's just overkill for her kit. But I think it might be important moving forward as new metas come and go. I'm almost certain these ultimate abilities are kind of meant to solidify Rey's viability moving into the future. That's probably where they're trying to get to. Let's mix it up one more time. Let's put maybe L337 in this lineup right here. Let's battle that guy one more time. This is a very popular variant, probably going to be the variant people are going to shoot for Grand Arena so they could save their Chewbacca as well as their Kenobi. And you just put Wat Tambor in there, and then you go ahead and you put in a droid of some sort, which we'll put in L337. She works great in this lineup because, one, she keeps cleansing herself because there's no other scoundrels on the field, so she'll just keep getting rid of the buff immunities, the shocks, whatever it might be. She's got a lot of opportunities to regenerate health. I'll put this one on full auto so you can see how the AI is going to operate. But as you're noticing, there's not much else to show with Rey. At least Supreme Leader Kylo, we were really looking forward to his ult ability because we saw his viability compared to Rey in PvP was not nearly as impressive. But once you get that ult ability, things change quite drastically. Oh, it looks like we lost our L3. She's not very well geared up compared to that other L3 I showed you on the other shard with the Relic 6 L337. I think that might be something people are going to progress to. I've told you guys already, I love the General Kenobi Chewbacca lineup, but I just don't think it's going to be probably as Grand Arena viable. Giving up L3 and Wat Tambor is probably where that meta is going to shift. Let's see if we can put that on 1x here. We're in our ultimate stance. Let's let it just run on 1x for the time being. Hopefully Skywalker gets up in a moment so you can kind of see him try to smash his AoEs and whatnot, trying to put us down. Here we go. 1 damage. Nothing. Boom. Nothing. We're just counterattacking. We're hitting him back. We're not going to be able to revive anyone. We're just slowing it down so you can see how much damage is going to be split across these guys. We had 300,000 before. Bam! And as you saw, it wasn't nearly as much. Before, I believe, when we did the Padme battle, we had about 159,000 damage per character. It's a little bit different here because now we have more characters. Therefore, the damage is going to be split a lot more, it seems. But again, really no problem. We did this on full auto. There's not much else to prove for Rey in PvP. This is going to be, I'm a bit concerned for the Grand Arena because I've been doing a lot of testing against the ultimate over here against Commander Cody. I'll have another video kind of detailing it more. We will also be streaming on Twitch the next day or so, just kind of running through counters for this team because the relics on Rey, properly modded resistance heroes, and then these either a lineup like this with Chewbacca and Kenobi, or this, which is supposed to kind of delay Darth Revan getting fear in everyone, taking Fracture away from Rey and instead putting it on L337. there's a lot of deadly combos with Rey, and I can't quite say with Kylo Ren when it comes to PvP that he has a deadly combo that we should be worried about on defense. Because right now I'm seeing Gas easily beat him. I'm seeing Geonosians easily beat Kylo Ren. They each have their own strengths, and that's what I love about this. If you love your raid type of characters, your PvE character, which might become more important in the future because you know there's a new raid, Kylo Ren seems to be the place to go. Rey, if you're looking for that better team for Grand Arena and Arena, that's going to be the character to go, but they're both a little bit good at the other thing that the other character succeeds. And so that's going to be your video for today. Like if you enjoyed the video, comment down below how much more broken is Rey compared to what we've showcased before. Would love to hear your thoughts. Gary, any last words? You got nothing good to say. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Gary, roll out that outro.